Well, we have an update to the Detroit Lions roster cut list. And don't worry, I'm not going to make a video every single person that gets cut, but I wanted to make a video about this person because of his story. Coming from Dave Burkett, Lions have started their second round of cuts. Here's a notable one. Wide receiver Dylan Drummond, the UDFA from Eastern Michigan, who had a really nice, consistent camp. Imagine he comes back on the practice squad if he clears waivers. But looks like Antoine Green is wide receiver 5 for now. And that's actually what I predicted after watching the game. I felt like Drummond was the most consistent in camp, but when it came to the game, he kind of disappeared. And that it would come down between that I thought Chase Cota would get that number 5 and that Antoine Green would get number 6 until Jameson Williams comes back. And depending on how they do, or if something happens with Mike Evans, then Cota or Green will then go to the practice squad when Jameson Williams comes back and gets acclimated. If they have to clear a spot for Jameson Williams. Right now, he doesn't count toward the roster. Wanted to make a video about Dylan Drummond because his story is phenomenal. Undrafted, the Lions are the only team that called him for a tryout. He impressed in camp, had a punctured lung less than a year ago, and was able to not only impress back in OTAs and minicamp, but legitimately have a shot to make the team. And if he makes it to the practice squad, in my opinion, he's made it to the NFL. Like, you get on the practice squad, like Dan Campbell said in this morning's press conference, we're going to need you at some point during the season. We know injury rates are 100%. At one point in time in this season, Dylan Drummond will be called up off the practice squad. We saw it happen with Tom Kennedy last year, and we will need him to come through. So hopefully he does clear waivers and we are able to put him on the practice squad, which should be filled after the 53-man roster is complete, anywhere from 24 to 48 hours after that. I mean, it could happen directly after that tomorrow night, but we'll see. But again, I'm not going to make every video or a video about every single person that gets cut. I just wanted to make a video about him and maybe one about Cota, people that we kind of was rooting for to make the 53. So Dylan Drummond, man, waived by the Detroit Lions with the hopes, I'm guessing, to come back on the practice squad. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you expect Dylan Drummond to make this team after watching the preseason? See, going into camp is one thing. Camp is a whole different thing than the game is when you really prove it. Although Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes are looking at their total body of work. And here's something else I like what Dan Campbell said this morning. He said, it's not really a 53. I'm looking at it from a 69-man roster. So when he's looking and assembling this squad, the practice squad guys are, in his eyes, just as good as the 53-man roster. Because, like I said, they're going to have to be called up this season. It's without fail. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How did you think Dylan Drummond, after watching the preseason, did you think he had a chance to make the team? Again, a lot of stuff coming out. We got to prepare for KC. Got to get this 53-man roster. Mike Evans, what's going on there? Yeah, I'm even hearing Cooper Kupp. Like, it's crazy. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.